Episode 8, kicking long COVID in the dick. It's been 8 successful weeks.
Yeah.
So let's just keep grinding. Let's go. Now, last week, we started focusing more on getting our strength rehab plan going. We'll talk about how that's going here in a little bit. But now we've laid into pretty consistently. We've got some pushing we're doing. We've got some pulling we're doing. We've got some leg movements that we're bringing back that general strength, getting those tissues under load. We've really started working on balance, and you were unbelievable, I heard, at doing it at home this time. You actually did it some, which is fantastic. But our goal is going to be, we're going to up that quite a bit at home. But now that we've got our pretty consistent plan over this next several weeks, we know what we're going to be doing. We're just going to slowly start progressing the weights. Our biggest thing is we've got to bring back that full body mobility. So you remember we did that range of motion testing again, here just a couple episodes again, and a lot of those are starting to improve, but we really got to start dialing in on each specific one and make sure we get all that range back. So we need to have your plan of what you're doing to make sure that you're able to maintain full range of motion, because one of the big ones is picking up heavy stuff off the ground and getting back to doing that. So we've got to be easily able to get down there. If it's still a strain to get down there, that's going to make it a lot harder to train it successfully because we're fighting our own tension just to get there. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and start with just testing your toe touch for me, please, sir. Facing this way. You'll go this way. Yeah, nice. And then you're just going to go down. As soon as you get resistance or any discomfort, you just come on back up. So don't force through anything. So about there, pretty good. Knees want to start to bend there. That's where we run out of mobility. Yep, good job. Come on up. Any pain with it? Nice. So what we're going to do is we're just going to transition over to the table, and then we're going to get started on working on all of this. You know what? The beauty of movie magic, you're already on the table. That was instant. Look how quick we did that. Me and Ashley dominated. That was really great of us. Boom. And you laid down so willingly, so quick. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, now I want you to just take this left leg and just raise it up for me the best you can, but keep the knee super straight. Good job. How tight does it get and when?
Gets tight right here.
Yep. Come on down for me. Now relax it, and I'm going to do it for you. Just be a noodle. Tell me when you feel the first sign of tension or stretch. Yep, I get it about right here. Can you feel stretch then? Yeah. And let's do this side for me. Come on up. Yep, and come down. Feel about the same then or no? Yep. I'm going to bring it on up. And I feel it about here. How you doing here? Yep. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work on just loosening up those muscles, but then bring back some of the good control of the hip flexors and relaxation of the backside of the hamstring. And then we're going to put some strength on top of it today. So that'll be fun. But I'm just going to take this through range of motion. We haven't done this in quite a while. But what's going to be fun, now that you're getting so much better, is we actually get to get in here a little bit and get this
so uncomfortable
mobility going. Oh, yeah. Hear that? That's called success. That's called range of motion improving. One
we
more.
used to do that to you in the hospital, babe.
That was our job. Make sure you get moving.
Jason would come and work your muscles.
Yep. You yelled at me less then, but.
Well, I was unconscious.
Yeah. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. All right. You're doing great. Keep hanging here. Couple more. Good job. And very last one. I promise. Last one. Okay, good. So now relax here. Now that you feel nothing in your whole life, because it was so much, when do you feel the first stretch? Right there. Good. And then we're going to do the other side. See how it is. Tell me when you feel first signs of tension, tightness, or stretch.
Right there.
Yep, it's right there. Good. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to now have you start on an exercise that's really not too complicated, but what I want you to do is it's really about holding this tightly to your belly or to your chest. So use both hands for me. Now, if you get any shoulder pain with it, you got to let me know. But I want you to hold tight there. And now what you're going to do is bring this leg up. So this band is going to help you bring the leg up, okay? So raise your leg back up just like we were doing. At the first sign of tension, though, when you feel that first little bitty bit of stretch, pause. And I want you to just pump the ankle like you're pushing a gas pedal. Nice. 3. You're going to do 2 more. 4, 5. Good. Bring it on down. And I just want you to focus on this leg staying straight, okay? And do the same thing. Come on up. Good job. And then now pump 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come on down. And again. Come on up. Good. Work that, work that, work that. 5. Awesome. Come on down. And again. When you get that first sign of stretch, how much of it are you feeling here versus somewhere else?
It's kind of right in the back of my knee.
Okay. Perfect. Come on down. Give me one last one. Come on up. Good work. Nice. Get it. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the other leg. Switch. Same game. Ready? Pull. Pull. Bring that bad boy on up. Nice. Pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to do 4 rounds of this. Ashley, give us an update since last week. Come on up.
Wound is doing really well. It's now the size of a quarter.
5.
So it's just
Nice.
healing massively, and we're super excited about that. Now everything is surface level, really. We're just waiting for the skin to cover over.
Last one.
Steve's been going to the gym, working hard. He did have a little episode at the gym, though, that kind of freaked him out with his hernia. He thought he tore something further in his stomach, and so when that happened on Friday, we really didn't do much after that over the weekend.
Yeah. And so we looked at that, and the key thing is making sure that you respect any of those symptoms and you don't push through the final reps just because you emotionally need to check a box that you completed it. So just saying, Steve, if you feel things, they're like, that's not exactly my lats, the muscles I'm using. It means effing stop. So just so you know. Yeah, it's almost like it's a trend though. Bicep. How many things can we name like this? Yeah.
Tennis elbow, all the things.
Yeah, we'll take it though. We'll take it. Hands behind your...
Off oxygen for 7 hours on Monday, 12 hours on Tuesday.
Yeah, I was getting there. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, stealing her thunder. All right, let me start him on the stretch real quick and then fill us in on that part. So slowly straighten this up till you feel stretch, the beginning of it, and then pump the ankle 5 times. Same way. Yep. And just a touch slower than that, but
Yeah,
same thing.
Don't
Keep
break
going.
your
We're
ankle.
going to do 5. Yeah. There you go. Good. Nice. Okay, Ashley, what was the update about oxygen?
So on Monday after we left you and we went to pulmonary rehab, he went home and was oxygenating so well that we just turned the oxygen off, and he was off for really until bedtime. I made him go back on it for bed because that freaked me out.
Awesome.
So 7 hours Monday, 12 hours Tuesday, and then we had a busy end of the week. So when he's out and about and walking, he needs to be on oxygen. But yeah, we're definitely starting that weaning process, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Come on up. Same thing. Pump. 4, 5. Awesome. Come down. Hit it again. We'll do 3 of these. Nice. And then last one. Nice. Now take that leg down. So now what I'm going to have you do is I just want you to resist me through different ranges of rotation. So here's how this works. I'm going to put hands in 2 spots, and I want you to push into both equally to spin. So if I'm here, you're going to spin like that. I'm going to resist you. I want you to win, so I'm going to let you win, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be a complete wall, but I want you to have to bring effort, but you can still breathe through your belly. Does that make sense? So you should be able to breathe in as you do the twist. Does that make sense? So try it. Let's give a practice run. So you're going to twist me. Good. Keep going. But you should be able to breathe in the whole time. Yep. Good. And now, well, we're going to have to practice. And then I'm going to have you go the other way and you're going to breathe out. Does that make sense? We're going to sync it up. So now you'll breathe out going this way. Good job. Yeah. So Steve believes he will not be able to breathe in the entire time that we do external rotation of the hip. All right, let's see. You ready? Go. Breathe in and go. Push me, push me, push me. Hold it. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. And now breathe out and go the other way. And as the world turns, Steve was proved wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't breathe in.
That was good. That was good. All right, so ready? Same thing. Ready? Turn me. Go. Get there. Get there. Get there. Breathe in. Breathe in whenever you're ready. And then breathe out. Go the other way. Get there. Get there. Get there. Nice. Take a little break, and then we'll do 2 more. Just breathe normal for about 5 breaths. So what we're doing now is just loading up the hip where he's getting some manual resistance, where he's just having to think about his joint in a different way. So he's just got to gain that control and awareness back. And resistance is the best way to do that. You can tell that's kind of hard to do on your own, though. You need somebody there that's going to
Ooh,
Dance
me,
around.
coach, put me in.
That's right. That's right. You need more fun things to be doing at home. You know, we need more to be doing. All right, ready, go. Turn for me. Breathe in. Nice. Good job. Breathe out. Go the other way. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there. Nice. Take a break there. We're going to hit the other side. Same game. Okay, so here we go. So ready? Breathe in and go. Good. Breathe out. Go the other way. Push me. Push me. Push me. Push me. Good. Breathe in. Go the other way. Breathe in. 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 Breathe out. Go the other way. Give me one last one. Go. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Go the other way. Nice. All right, so lower body's going to get a little bit of a break here. I'm just going to loosen up ankles because we know from our squatting. Be ready, Steve. Good. Okay. So now your squatting is going to be amazing. Okay, so now we're going to do shoulder. You ready? All right, so you're going to do the same thing. So now we're going to give the lower body a break for a second. I want you to push up like this. And then you're going to turn the thumb over and go all the way down. Does that make sense? And then we'll check, see how that mobility is doing too. Push me. Good work. Go over. Get there, get there, get there. Nice. Turn thumb around. Nice. Push me back. Good job. Same game. Well done. Breathe in as you go this way. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Nice. Get there, get there, get there. Breathe out. Go the other way. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Yep. Go the other way. Breathe in. Get there, get there, get there. Breathe out. Go the other way. Nice. How's the mobility for the shoulders been going at home? At this point, it should feel very gradual. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to thumb up here and then go down there. Does that make sense? Go for it. Come on up. Get there. Nice. Turn and go the other way. All the way down. Nice. Turn the other way. Push me. Push, 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 push. Good. And then go the other way. Nice. Pull me. Pull me. Nice. Last one. Push me up. Nice. Turn and go the other way. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Dang. And relax here. Okay. Does this tell me when you feel it on the top of the shoulder? Is it now?
Yeah.
Yep. Tell me when.
No.
Good. And then let's go this way. Tell me when.
No.
So now lightly push your wrist into my hand. Just push up and relax. Nice. And again. And relax. It's going to get really tight. If arm starts going to sleep or anything like that, let me know. Push me. And relax. Last one. Push me. And relax. Good. And I'm going to take it over. Tell me when you feel it on top. Now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to tweak the stretch on that at home to make sure you're holding it up there for 5 breaths now. I want 5 breaths when you're holding it at that top of tension. So I still want you to feel it there, but I want you to be able to be there for like 5 full breaths before you come back down. Does that make sense? With the dowel mobility. So here, same thing.
Will it work the same with the pulley?
Same thing with the pulley.
Okay.
Yep, be up there for 5 breaths. Spend more time at that end of the range. That's where we need to get now. The progress with the shoulders now is going to be extremely gradual. But the good news is it's still progressing really well. So he'll complain a little bit, like when I get to the very end of range, I can feel that. That's when he's at the end. But the key thing is that he's able to get further and further every time we test it. So the hard part is this one is going to be such incremental gains. It's going to be kind of hard for you to feel that huge win when you do it. But now if you start staying where it's a little uncomfortable at the end and do 5 breaths, you'll start still making sure we get that progress out of it. Does that make sense? Sure. Okay, so now what I want you to do, you're going to take this leg, and I want you to push it straight up to the sky again for me. Yep, but now I'm just going to resist you. Now, you've got to be able to breathe, and I don't want you to feel like you have any hernia symptoms at all, but I want you to be able to straighten your legs straight on up. So ready, go. Push me on up. Good. Nice. Come on down. How'd you do? I want you to be able to breathe in as you push me up now. So ready, go. Breathe in. Nice. Breathe out and come down. Well done. Again, legs straight. Breathe in. Push. Nice. Breathe out, go down. Same thing here. Give me about 3 of those. Push. Nice. Breathe out, come down. Again. Breathe in and push. Nice. Breathe out, come down. Last one. Breathe in and push. Nice. Relax here. Tell me when you get the first sign of stretch.
No.
Yep. And then tell me first sign of stretch here.
No.
I
Nice.
feel like that's further.
Yeah, so it's definitely further. And the good news is when you're feeling it, to me, it's still very minimal. So you're getting that perception quicker. It's a lot looser. So when we stand you up and start working on the mobility another way, we'll be able to make really good progress on this today. So I think we got it where we need to where we can make that movie magic happen again and the table disappear. And we're back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transition to a difficult lunge/balance activity. So we just woke up the hips. We just increased some range of motion. We're going to keep working on that. But for now, what I really want you to get through is I want you to get through a circuit of where you're going to lunge backwards. You'll breathe in on the down. I want you to have to switch legs, come back, and lunge back up. So I want you to have to start working the hip range of motion, especially since we just warmed up that internal and external rotation. I want you to have to start moving that through range because that balance and coordination is everything in getting back to being able to touch our toes with ease. Okay, so let's do it. Breathe in, step back. Nice. Breathe out, switch. Breathe in, breathe out, and come on up. Nice, man. So the whole idea is that it's very important that you understand we're going to be taking this through a process that's going to make sure you lock in your range of motion and your mobility. So the big thing's going to be, first you got to warm it up. Then we've got to get to string it up to make it look like a pretzel, as if we were baking pretzels in an analogy. And then we got to bake it. We got to lock in that strength and that coordination. And that's going to be that final step. So you're going to warm it up, right, which is kind of like kneading the dough. Then you got to string it up, and then you got to bake it. And if you do all three, you got a pretzel. If you don't, you got something else. So we're going to follow that philosophy to make sure you get the full range of motion back with our toe touch. Does that make sense? Sure. Okay, so here we go. I want you to hit that other leg now. So you'll step back with the left. Breathe in on the down. Nice. Breathe in, out and stand. Beautiful. In, out and push. Attaboy. Last one. Awesome. All right, take a break. So now you're only going to need one dowel, okay? So I'm going to show you what we're going to do now. We're going to just do the reverse of what we were doing on the table. So you remember on the table, I was having you raise your leg up. So we're not going to do that, but we're going to bend the torso down now. Okay, so we're going to use this for balance, and we're going to start with our feet kind of wide. I just want them to be straight. So I want you to feel balanced first. If it feels really easy, then we'll start to tweak it and change it. The most important thing that you understand, though, is I don't want your low back rounding like we're doing a toe touch. I want you to just think about you're getting long as you can. So hands and tailbone as far apart as you can with your legs straight until you feel that area where you were getting the stretch that we were feeling earlier. Does that make sense? So you're going to push down here. I push down kind of hard. The key thing is you know your shoulders, right now they've improved a little bit. So you're getting like 165 out of that 180 degrees. So you're not getting all the range there, but there's going to be a point most likely where you start feeling at the top of the shoulders. That's where I want you to pause. I don't want you to drop your chest anymore, but I want you to feel that. And then I want you to just think about getting that weight, your heels backwards. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try it. So let's have you turn that way for me. Good job. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a target. So I just want you to reach your hips back to the other dowel. Does that make sense? Nice. Arms forward, hips back. Great work. Come back up. Okay, how'd that go? So it was mainly the shoulder limitation? Yeah, so same thing. So I want you to think about those arms forward the best you can, hips back, 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 back. Nice. Come on back up. Nice. And then hit that again. Go further every time. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Attaboy. Come on back up. And again. Breathe in, go back, back, back. But just feeling those hamstrings go through lengthened range again. Come on back up. Nice. You got 1.5 to 2 more. How about that? Get there, get there, get there. You're almost there. Nice. Come back up. Awesome. One more. Nice. Come back up. Take a break. So what you didn't know is that I was moving the dowel further back every time.
Classic Jason.
Yeah. But the good news is you nailed it every time, right? You kept getting the range. You kept taking that through more and more range. And it looked really, really awesome. So you just go down into a toe touch, see how it feels.
Oh.
Nice.
Further.
Getting closer, getting closer. Come on back up. So the good news is we still have just a couple more mobility drills we're going to go through, but it looks like those are going to be staples, right? Getting that leg moving through range, having to work the calf a little bit with it, and then we're going to come up and stand, use our dowel, do the same mobility, open that pattern up. Those are going to be staples. What we're going to do now is going to help open up hips just a little bit more, but now I want you to get a little combination with the upper back moving, and so it'll be just a more well-rounded good mobility plan that targets all the areas we need to work on with you. Does that make sense? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to transition down to the ground. And so what I'm going to have you do is we're going to move this over here. So here's probably going to be the best. But what you're going to do now is you're going to be kneeling. So we're going to basically do the same drill you just did, except you're going to be hands and knees. But what you're going to do is you're going to get legs wider, wider, and wider over time. And we're going to just sit back, do the same type rocking type movement, but we're going to get all hips here. And then what we're going to try to get to today is legs straight and then sitting back. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's what we're going to try to get to. So this will be fun. You ready? Sure. Come on down. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we're going to transition to the ground. So just go knees on the pads. Now our goal is to be working on opening up hip mobility. And so the first thing that I want you to do is after you get off the catwalk and doing your show, what I want you to do is I want you to practice sitting back into range of motion. So here, from here,
Why did you do something
back.
stupid?
That's awesome.
I was just waiting for it.
Wouldn't be fun if it wasn't. Come on back forward. Nice. Now go knees a little wider. Nice. And then come on. Well done. Come back forward, a little wider. But this is how you'll do it at home, right?
Don't bounce into it.
Yeah.
You're gonna...
My pants are stuck. I couldn't move them.
Yeah, so that's called a fashion restriction, not a motion restriction. Go on forward. No, that's good. Nice. Give it one more. Awesome. So basically, after you're warm, right, you'll be working through this stretching by just progressively going a little bit wider, a little bit wider. What I want you to try to do, though, is bring your legs closer together. And now I want you to take your left leg and try to straighten it out more to the side. Now,
Where did you feel it?
yeah, good. So that means you're doing it right. Okay, so here's the trick. Bring your knee closer. Your right
You're
knee
a right
closer.
knee.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Good, good, good. Okay, how you doing? Yeah, see? Yeah, we'll work on the instructions, but you're getting the gist. But yeah, you bring them back in. Okay, so now go back down to the knee. Let's practice transitioning back into it. So what you're going to do from here is you brought the knees back together. I want you to now take the left leg and stick it out to the side.
Slowly. Controlled motion.
Nice. And now you're going to do the same type movement. Slowly sit back. Breathe in and sit back. Breathe out, come forward. Nice. And just do 3 of those. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, go forward. Breathe in, come back. Out, go forward. Nice. Now leg further out if you can, just a little bit. So you want to feel stretched, but not so much that your whole body's shaking. Good. And try the same thing. Nice. 2 more. Nice. 1 more. Attaboy. Nice. Now bring that leg in. Your leg will feel very heavy and very tired. And now let's try the other leg. So you'll straighten that right leg out. Nice. And then sit back. Nice. Nice. Good. Again. Awesome. We're going to have you in a martial arts movie here in a minute. It's like Bloodsport. Do you remember that movie? Of course. Jean-Claude Van Damme was on point. And that, just breathe in and reach to me. Like, yep, here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And just turn. Nice. And now let's go the other side.
My back just popped.
Yeah. Guess what? When we start getting back to ranges you haven't been into in a while, and you get that core control back, you're going to have those joints release pressure so that you can get into those better ranges. We can always cheat, and I can loosen those up for you. But also, We can have you control them as well. Nice. Other side. Nice. Last one. Over here. Awesome. All right, take a break. So what we're going to do now is just transition to standing. Nice. Okay, so now I just want you to march in place a little bit. Just get blood flow back to the hips. Keep it going.
So Steve gained back half of the weight that he lost. So he lost 65, he gained back like 32. So now we need to maintain there.
Yeah.
So we gotta, relook at calories and start. Before we were trying to get in enough calories. Now we're gonna try to limit and just maintain.
No, it's awesome. It's go time. Because now we're in that intermediary phase where we're in the middle, and now every day we show up and we put in the work and we do what we got to do and keep improving. Okay, take a little break there. Let's retest toe touch for one final time just to see where we got to today, and that'll give us a good baseline for next time. So feet together, same thing, just go down where you can.
So
nice. Getting there. Getting there, man. Getting there. So here's what we're going to do. So that's going to be our plan as far as getting that mobility back, okay? We'll do everything that we talked about. You'll use the band, you'll do it without the band, then we'll go to our kneeling position. Throw pillows from the couch work the best, or regular pillows. And then you're going to do the sit backs. If you can, go to a straight leg, and then also add the rotation. If you hit all of those, we're winning. Yes, exactly. It's perfect. So the last thing I wanted you to do today is I wanted you to start instituting a little bit of those springy loads like we talked about last time. So the key thing is going to be is I want you stable. So at home, either, hands go on the island, or if you have two dowels, that works really well. But all I want you to do is we're going to use a very calculated low number of these jumps. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're just going to feel like you're on a pogo stick. Okay, and at first, we're just going to bounce without coming off the ground. Does that make sense? You're going to do 3. And then boing, 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 3 more. Okay, and then after that, you're going to do 3 sets of 3. And then you're going to just go boing, boing, boing. And I want you to put good weight into the stick still. But I don't want a lot of these, okay? Because remember, when we're getting our tendons to get back to doing their job effectively, when we get to faster loads, their job is to store that energy and release it. But because the collagen's not all the way back to as strong as we want it to be, we're not trying to get a workout from these, okay? We're just trying to stimulate the process of making sure it's getting the type of loading that it needs and the stimulus to heal and be its strongest. So that's literally all you're going to do. You're going to do 2 rounds of that. So you're going to go 3, and then that 3 times, and then you're just going to go 1, 2, 3. That's it, okay? And we're going to do that every other day. Does that make sense?
Every other day.
Super simple. Yep,
Gotcha.
We start real low right now, but let's practice. So 1, 2, 3. Good. Take a little break. Do a full breath, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Breathe. Get it again. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And here we go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Nice. Super simple. Ideally, it feels like that's it. Like that's how we want it to feel at first. Because this is one of those where we want to attack success, where it always feels a little too easy and not trip off a tendonitis, right? We don't want it to feel like now, oh gosh, now I've got this miserable Achilles pain that's killing me every morning. So we don't want to overdo it, but I do want you to start slowly getting back to it. Does that make sense? Yeah. And you'll just do that 2 times in a row. That's money. I think that's all I have for today. I think you successfully crushed this. Ashley, anything I'm missing?
I don't think so. Good work.
All right, bro, you're out. Oh. Oh, that was money. That was good. I can do that too. We should do it at the same time. All right, you ready?
So good.
Okay, sweet. Good job.